Good morning and welcome to another edition of Research Fantasy presents our MLB DFS pitcher picks for Thursday, June 29th, 2017. It's definitely going to be an interesting night around the industry in terms of how things should pan out. I expect top-heavy ownership of our top play tonight, but the rest are really up in the air, so we'll see how that goes. I want to start things off today with Jaime Garcia, 13-2 on Fantasy Draft, 7,700 FanDuel, 6,700 on DraftKings. With Jaime, we know that we are just getting a lot of risk, but we know that San Diego at the same time isn't that great against left-handed pitching. We just saw Sean Newcomb, who I think is probably considerably better than Jaime Garcia, even at this point in his career, shut this team down. I don't think you're going to get that same type of result. I would put the best case scenario similar to what Perdomo did last night before the idiot who relieved him decided it was fun to hit batsmen and start giving up runs that way. But Garcia definitely still possesses enough upside. We've seen him have some good games and some good streaks this year, so he's not someone I'm going to fully avoid, but he has to be used in tournaments only. Next up, let's go to Jameson, Taillon, 15K on Fantasy Draft, 8,300 FanDuel, 7,500 DraftKings. Taillon hasn't been that great since coming back from the DL, but he's been serviceable enough, and just quite honestly, it just comes down to another one of those situations where you look at the names and matchups around the industry tonight, and you have to take chances with your safer bets. I don't see Taillon getting absolutely rolled over tonight. He is taking on a Rays team that we talked about a little bit yesterday with Ivan Nova, and it didn't pan out. But this Rays team can strike out and hit home runs with the best of them. That's the best way to put it. You're typically getting one of two results. So, again, I don't see an extremely high ceiling for Taillon tonight, but I see a relatively safe floor. Don't mind him as an SP2 on two pitcher sites or as a single pitcher tournament option. But with Clayton Kershaw on the mound at 25-8 Fantasy Draft, 12-5 FanDuel, 13-3 DraftKings, it's hard to ignore him. I totally understand and agree that he has not been the dominant Kershaw that we've been used to. And really, if you look through his box scores, the end result, we'd be happy getting that from just about any pitcher not named Clayton Kershaw or Chris Sale or Max Scherzer, but it's just because we've been inundated with seeing how dominant he can be that we expect more out of him. But this is a fair matchup tonight. The Angels might not strike out a ton, but one look through the lineup and you'll agree that it's pretty punchless when it comes to a guy like Kershaw. So I think he can inflate those figures pretty well today. I know the expense is definitely there, but so is the upside. I don't mind using him in every format possible tonight. So to wrap things up, Jaime Garcia, Jameson, Taillon, Clayton Kershaw, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel below. Head over to researchfantasy.com. Check out what we've got going on over there. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Research Fantasy, and we'll see you again tomorrow.